Alright guys, I'm doing a 2014 Chevy Cruz. Just doing the oil change. As you see, it takes 530. That's for all weather, um, all synthetic. So I haven't put the oil on. I already took off the oil filter. Oil filter's right here. Um, I'm not sure if you can see it. Where my thumb is. You can see the grooves. Um, I bought this kit Amazon, you know, like where I bought most of my tools. So this is a good tool to have. Um, no promotion. I don't get sponsored, but it's always good to have. 24, 27, 29, 30, 32, 36, 38. This works for a BMW. I bought it because I needed it for a BMW. But this one, it takes a 24 right here. So if you could see, 24 with a long extension, 3/8. So I already drained the oil on the bottom. So you can see there, that's the oil bolt right here. It takes a 10 millimeter. Make sure you have a nice catch to catch your oil. Another thing that I got on Amazon, I don't know if it has the part number or anything, for my oil catcher has a nice little sprout. But it's a 2014. No, it doesn't have the part number. Sorry. So it's a 2014 Chevy Cruz. What's gonna take you longer? It's pretty much getting the oil and getting the oil filter. This is probably having the right tools, a 10 millimeter, a nice socket, and extension extension for your socket. This 24, see mine wiggles, so I like that. It's a snap-on, but so this, I'm probably eventually gonna end up doing a valve cover. I'm gonna tell the customer it's leaking major oil. This car has been taken to the dealer all the time. So that's what they used to do. They gave them warranty for the oil changes, and and then of course they try to sell you everything and anything that was not under warranty. But that's pretty much what we need done. But eventually, this is another major issue. If you saw if you saw earlier in the bottom, when I was in the bottom, it's leaking a lot of oil. It's hitting all the way to the floor. When I have cars leaking oil, what I like to do is pretty much fix the top issues, which this is the valve cover gasket. It's gonna need to be replaced. Instead of working up my way, working from the bottom up, I like to work from the top down, and clean the engine, make sure there's no more oil leaking. And because if I would replace the oil on the oil pan gasket on the bottom, I still have this issue. So it's an Ecotech. It's a 1.8. Where's the right here? Oh no, 1.4. 1.4 and 1.8 right there. It's 1.4 liters, and then it's the 1.8 engine. So 2004. And like I say, so just clean that, buy the new filter. I'm not sure when was the last oil filter that they got done, but I don't think the dealer was replacing the oil filter. It doesn't have no wear. on the bottom. Usually it has, and this is just from me, usually has like marks on the top. I put a rag in case some oil starts leaking on the bottom, but I left it. That's why I drain it first from the bottom. So sorry, it's a little hard to see where my hand is. Right here. So there's this thing. This should have been stuck somewhere, but I guess it came off. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. And that's when you take your car to the dealer and they think that you think that they're gonna take care of it. This thing came off, this wire, so it was on my way. As for the oxygen sensor, it was on my way, but like I said, I'm the only one that, besides me and the dealer, I'm the only person that's been working on this car. So the rag is trying to catch. I first gotta work it with my hand since it's on a different angle. Yeah. Okay. Since it was in an angle, it wouldn't catch. But, so it's nothing to it. The oil change probably takes you less than 15 minutes. Like I said, most of my oil changes, the thing that takes the most is me having to get the parts, the oil, so, but don't tighten it too much, especially if you know you're going to be the one working on it later on. And I just wanted to make a quick video. Show you guys what it takes. It's pretty simple. I mean, if you have a 24-inch socket, not necessarily the kit that I showed you, you could just use that. But I know the tool that I got makes my life easier, helps me out, and this is the reason why I tell you the dealer, I don't think the dealer, they probably skipped a couple, they skipped changing the filter a couple times. This is the dirt catcher, and it doesn't look like it's very good. It's a good GM part, but you know, we can't verify what day it was manufactured and when it was replaced. So for me, I would say that it was not that the dealer didn't replace it. And this being a 4.8, I mean a 1.8, sorry, takes 4 quarts. So the filter on the, I mean the bolt on the bottom, it's actual aluminum. So I'm not sure, it's really up to you guys if you guys want to replace it. The dealer never did, so I don't see why you should, but it would be a good idea to replace it after a couple oil changes. So because I mean, after this car went, or after the car went out of warranty, they pretty much hit them up with you need this, you need that, you need the other, and nothing was covered under warranty no more. So see, safety first. You put your jack in your jack stand. Never trust a jack stand, I mean a jack. Because it's gonna slide. It's gonna slide and it's gonna hit somewhere. So I don't know if you could see I used to do cardboard a lot to lay on the ground, which is a lot better and a lot simpler. Now I do, a nice chunk of paneling for the floor. I slide pretty easy in and out instead of having to do with cardboard. It was good, but it would get really oily and you wouldn't be able to replace it. See, what a mess I made, man. This is the mess that I made. Gotta clean it up. Can't be this dirty. So that's pretty much what you do. Just clean up your mess. And with this, I mean, roll it up, throw it underneath throw it on the trunk of the car, and that's it. So let's check how much oil. See, still needs probably like one more quart. After that, we need to start the car. And make sure it all the oil travels where it needs to go, oil filter and so. Since it takes 4 quarts, and I bought a container that has 5. When I was replacing, when I was pouring the old oil down, I just ran another quart down so it cleans a little bit more of the oil, the dirt and stuff. So wipe it, put it back on, and as you can see, there's the marks. It's good to go. So let's clean this where the oil goes. So when we tap it and hit everything, we actually don't put chunks of grease in there, of oil. So once again, here, it all settled. It's good. And that's it. Like I said, the longest, it was pretty much talking to the customer and picking up the items for the oil change. I buy my oil as needed and just replace it, and that's pretty much it. I don't buy in bulk. Oil changes are not big money makers for me, but I help people. I think the dealer would have probably charged a good 140, 120 for this oil change. For me, I'm pretty much gonna do maybe 60, 65 I don't know, might get crazy and charge 80, but I don't see why I should be charging 80. So this customer's been good to me, and then that's about it. You know, all my tools are already paid for. I don't have anything that I owe on my tools, so that's why you see me buying from Amazon. You know, get rid of it, get rid of the payments, and don't have any more issues. But that's about it, guys. If you guys have any questions, just comment. I usually reply. Um, and like I said, I mean, your oil filter is right here, right there. You can't see it. It's a plastic housing. It's a 24 socket. Here, I put my hand on the other side. Yeah, see it right here. So it's right there. So that's about it, guys. All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks. Bye.